Good day, gentlemen and ladies. As you can see behind me, the snow mountain that I built for the kids become a fort, a snow fort. The kids had a lot of fun digging into it. However, soon after that I made that snow mountain, as I was going towards the garage and opening the garage door, well, guess what? You see that big trace there? Oh well, one of my rear seal popped out and I was starting to losing hydraulic. Stick around. Well, as soon as I saw that leak, it was all hands on deck, and I bring the tractor inside, take my floor jacked up, take my air gun, remove the wheel as you can see there, and this is the guilty suspect there. That seal there completely popped out, and I empty worth of $170 of hydraulic oil that I changed this spring when I had my problem with my backhoe. So this is a very nice Christmas gift that my tractor gave to me. The good news is I found my two various Mahindra dealer, the one I had in Shefford and the one I have here, and they were able to provide me with, and luckily my local Mahindra dealer here had several of these rear seals, and that's a good thing because they're kind of rare. However, the seal itself, they're not rare. There's a lot of company who make these seals. It's just the back plates, the holding parts, yeah, they're kind of rare. I'm just gonna show you the proper, you can see the number. That's the new number for the seal. Just gonna take a good look like this, yeah. And I've got also a new the filter, the HST filter, which I changed 2 years ago. Usually you change your oil every 3 years, so I was about to change it this spring, so it's gonna be 6 months in advance. I've got also brake cleaner. I've got a sealant, which I'm gonna explain. That will keep the no longer popping out. The technician said the seal was leaking. Yes, it used to leak during the summer, not during the winter. He said okay, it's probably with the oil. It was easy to remove, and the only thing I have to say then, when I'm gonna just take a look to check if the bearing is okay, and it's barely not moving at all. So the bearing is very good, it's very tight, but on this video I'm gonna show it to you. It's probably due because of my high maintenance, but the new seals are way better. They all say that. So it could be mine is a older model. Well, it's the same model, but I mean, I'm running the 6 years. The warranty, I had to pay to bring the tractor to the dealer. The seals, it's not even 50 bucks, both of them. Bring the tractor there to be back. We're talking roughly maybe $200-300 a towing job, so it's not worth it. So and I don't mind doing that. It's just a sear clip keeping the bearing there and the shaft. So that should be not so bad. We'll see about that. And white the two seal. Well, I'm going to do the both side because yeah, that's expensive. This is the hydraulic they gave me. It's it's made by Petro Canada. It's Duratran. It's synthetic blend. So tractor hydraulic fluid synthetic blend. So that it's perfect, and it's directly from the Mahindra dealer. So this one is approved. It's visible. The guy, the technician said, just make sure to inspect the bearing. Change the seal, yes, but do inspect the plate and the bearing. All right, enough talking. Let's focus on the main thing, fixing my tractor. Folks, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to empty partially, not partially, but the oil and the HST transmission. So the first thing I'm gonna do is just remove the filter. So screwing, unscrewing, the same here. And since oh man, it's these pliers, I love them. So very easy to remove. All right, so the socket, it's a 19 millimeter. It's tough to see with the reflection. So I'm just gonna take my ratchet here. Should be able to unscrew that. There we go, perfect. That is very sad to see that oil. I've got, it's that oil is not lost. I'm gonna use it for my wood. So now what I want to do is I'm going to attack. I'm gonna wait before removing the seal here until all the oil is dropped. And it's 14 liters, so definitely I'm gonna wait a little bit until it's empty. So stick around. I'm gonna empty that first and then re-empty it. All right, cheers. I'm happy to see it that I didn't run dry on the transmission. All right. Now I've got a lot of requests about the wheel extension, hub extension that I have. These are 4-inch large. They are made of steel, very heavy, and it's a local machinist when I was living in Sherford who made them. And I have a lot of questions about them. Yes, there's some company who made them from aluminum alloy or other material. This one, it's truly high quality steel. Then I asked a local machinist to build. It was, if I do recall, the price, it's I think it was between 500 or 600 Canadian dollars. For the US is 300, but they're very well made and they don't rust. Look at that. Yes, it's painted on the outside. It was not me painting it, but it's a very high quality. Oh, by the way, talking about rust, I had to clean the inside of my wheel hub of my tower. So they're very clean and oily. So stick around. I'm just gonna wait until the transmission all drip. Those of one are still looking at my video. I'm gonna make an informative video about my camera and also the solar panel, because since 2 weeks now the battery has been dead. Yes, we had minus 20 degrees Celsius. We had sometime minus 15, and I was as it was getting colder, the battery was getting empty. So I'm gonna make a special video about that. Yeah, it's very sad. All right, but I do need to investigate before making a judgment. So yeah, so I'm gonna take a nap and be back. With the help of good friends, we went to get some proper pliers at Canadian Tire. These are internal bend snap ring pliers for 7 inches snap rings, and this one is a bend noses pliers for 8 inches, and these one are my backup plan. So let's try that one, which have a bigger tip at the end, and it's bent like this, so when I'm gonna pry it, it's gonna keep it in there and not try to evade the two little holes in the clip. All right, so I'm just gonna put that beside. I have the lights on. Let's do some action. All right, so we're right there. I'm gonna open it. Woo. All right. Whoop. Old. And there we go. Ha! Yeah. The right tool for the right job. There you go, folks. Alright, so I'm gonna put that on the side. And according to the manual, I should be able to do exactly like you're seeing. There we go. Now, so you just see it. Now I need to wear my gloves because look at that. Please, when you do hydraulic oil, make sure you have your proper protective. Alright, so stick around, I'm going to clean myself, be back. In order to remove the seal here, there's another circlet that I have to remove there. There we go. That easy. Put it like this, and I should be able to remove the bearing. Now, you need to inspect the bearing. Then I've got my seal clip, so that's going on there. And then I've got my faulty. This is the Gulti spec, and like I told you, it doesn't have any lips, so that's why it was leaking. And I can see the inside is pretty good, but still, this is the Gulti thing. So now, what I'm going to do is clean everything with, I've got brake cleaner. I have to clean the inside of the brake cleaner to do a good inspection, alright? Cleaning all around, just hold on. Yep. I'm gonna clean all around, remove all the oil. Because the new one, when it's mounted like that, when I'm gonna put it like this, I have to put a seal before smashing it in there, and the seal, the gasket sealer, will keep it in there on the top of it. All right, so stick around. All right, I'm gonna move it on the side, away from my piece of carton. Like this, I'll be able to see. So I'm just gonna inspect the shaft. Just gonna clean it with a clean rag. I'm going also to clean the inside here. All right. So stick around, I'm just gonna clean everything. So yeah, it's like a cannon, so I'm gonna clean it. So like I told you, I'm not all there. I'm gonna remove the other wheel on the other side and do the same thing, and I'm going to let it open like that all night. So that way it will probably dry. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. So stick around. An hour later, after a nice nap, sleeping nap, I made myself a checklist, like this, the replacing seal, then the circlip, then the bearing, then the washer, and the other circlip. All right, so let's do that. With a new pair of gloves, this is the new seal, the Mahindra one, with the replacement number. All right, so I clean it, and like I told you, this one, you see all the lips. It must have like a dozen of lips, not dozen, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, yeah, about 8 lips, and that will make the bearing not do the seal not doing out. All right, and they have the same lips inside though. So everything is good. So I'm just gonna install it, not inverted like this, but the way it's gonna be. So I'm just gonna drop it like that. Then I go with my checklist. It is the circlip. So that's the one there, which I'm going to clean again. Just going like that, because that's keeping the bearing in place. That's a very good thing having a camera, so you can review stuff, how you dismantle your things. I have to put the seal a little bit lower, like this. There we go. And then I put this one, and that's why I need my little guys here. Need the light. There we go. There, voila. There we go. So it's the right place. Sitting. So I got the circuit. That's keeping the bearing, the shaft, not leaving there, so perfect. All right, now we're ready to reintroduce the shaft in there. Just gonna double check if everything is clean. And I did check the bearing. There's no loose at all, so I'm very happy. So yeah, I have the thing right there. Let's make some place. Okay, we're ready to put the torpedo in there. Whew. Not too bad at all. I just need a little seat. That's my knees. All right. All right. Time to reintroduce the thing right here with the proper tool. Do I have it's all fully seated? Yeah, I can see the lip. Now this is my plier that I bought. All right, I'm just gonna go hold it like this. All right. So let's install this. Wow. First, a right tool. All right. So I'm just gonna double check if it's well seated. Oh yes. All the way in there. Perfect. Let's do a double check. Oh yeah. Perfect. Now, the important part is putting sealant around there. So They said it's sealed in 90 minutes. What I'm going to do, install it, and then I'm gonna wait a full night before reintroducing. So 24 hours before putting hydraulic oil in there. All right, and I'm just gonna put a little bit and more at the end. And that's why I need my little hammer. Just hold on. Not that. Now, when you have the right tool, it's a very easy job to do. You just witnessed that. I'm going to do the other side. As you just witnessed, it went very well on the other side. I mean, when you have the proper tool, I already installed the tower. The reason I didn't install the tower, it's easier to install the filter without the tower. So I'm going to install the filter. This is the HST filter, and I should have a knife in there. Yes, I got a knife. Not as good as Crocodile Dundee, but it will do the trick. Oh, it's a blue one. It's not a white one like the other one. And it's a TYM filter. Well, very well packed. So I'm just gonna try to open it. I cannot believe I'm working inside the garage. It's 18 degrees Celsius. And wow, just put a little bit of oil on the seal. Definitely a seal day today. Oh boy. Yeah. Oh, I want to put the date before. Just hold on. Hopefully, this is December 2024, so 25, 26, 27. I should have no more bad luck with the hydraulic system. I mean, the backhoe dropped the oil, then this popping out. Oh well, but now with I'm gonna wait 24 hours. Very good gasket, very good seal with little lips, and that should do the trick. However, there's a little play on the other side. I don't have it, but it could be just the connection, not the bearing itself. But anyway, it's very good like that, so I'm happy. So let's install the filter. There you go. Very good and tight. And do I still have the date? Yes. All right. So the filter is installed. Oof, it's windy outside. Oh my goodness. Another Arctic front is passing by. So I'm just gonna just gonna make sure it's not that tight. There we go. Tight enough for me. The last one was a little bit too tight to my taste. When you need an extension to remove it, it's a bad sign. So now just it ain't gonna go nowhere. All right, so filters installed. The filler, the oil pan nut is installed. I'm gonna install the tower now. So stick around. Jesus. Perhaps. All right. It's kind of manageable, but once you have to, when you screw one in place, then you just put the one at the bottom and let the gravity do the rest. So the bottom nut is holding the, it's holding almost in front all the rest of the bolt. And then you play like this. Like I say, I'm quite tired, so time for the air gun. Same thing as a car. All right. Alright folks, so everything is cleaned up. The only thing I have to do is drop the tractor, fill up with hydraulic oil, and voila, everything is fixed, back in order. And I already have the oil right there. So I'm gonna drop the temperature in the garage. Doesn't need to be, it's still gonna keep its heat. And the seal will, the gasket liquid, how was that RTV sealant? It's more like a sealant, like a glue. It will do its things. Like in 90 minutes, it was it's cured, but another 20 hours will be good. And then I will introduce the hydraulic oil. Now I just realized that you're going to see that video on next Wednesday. We are the 21st on Saturday. I have already a video tomorrow, which you already saw, building the. I'm talking in the future here. So the 25th, that's that's Christmas. I completely forgot to mention the front differential. The oil was changed 2 years ago. They recommend to change the oil every 3 years, or I forget the hours, but I don't have the hours, that's for sure. So that will come this spring, and I will have plenty of oil. I still have my oil for the backhoe, which is brand new up there, which fits fine for the differential, the front differential. And I will have remaining oil there, so that can wait for the spring. All last night I told you that I was not going to remove the strainer, but I did, because I still have to investigate what was the reason of what. I didn't find out why the seal pulled out like this, like popped out. To me, by the dirtiness of the seals, the inner seal, something made the seal popped out. The only thing left after I remove the strainer, I'm going to look at the hydraulic hose, my backhoe, if it's still connected. Looks like it's still connected, but that will be the last. Alright, just a warning about this very delicate piece made of white steel. Very delicate, very expensive. You all know, folks, and I broke one once because this is a too big of a head nut. It should be just end tight, okay? And that's what I've done. So I inspect the seal, everything was clean. I only find a little piece of rubber, but not rubber, but like a gasket sealant, a gray, the same type almost that I find on the seal from the wheel hub. So yeah, so I'm just gonna. This is the opposite on the other side of the oil filter. I have many videos about this, especially the one that I broke 2 years ago. It's worth around $200, by the way. So yeah, very poor design, should be in steel. Alright, so I'm going to install it, double check the hose, and then we're gonna fill it. Alright, stick around. So again, the strainer end tight, then a little snug, and I mean snug. Okay, it's expensive, so it's installed. I'm not touching it anymore. This is the hose, the backhoe hose, the going and return, and it's very well connected. So this is yeah. So let's fit it. All right, I'm using a transmission oil filler. It's a tube just passing through your PTO support shaft. Here's a mechanism you can lock the top link in place, and it's fit perfectly. So yeah, I've got a flashlight so I can see the glass side. It's a brand new, and the transmission empty takes 12 liters of oil. Of transmission HST oil. Oh boy. And it's not light. Perfect. Wow. I'm right at the red dot mark. Outstanding. It's very tough to show at the camera, but I'm very happy. Very, very happy. So I'm gonna put the seal back. Yeah. That looks about right for the level. It's more than a little bit more than half. Yeah, I'm right there at the mark, so I'm a little bit lower. It's 12 liters. This one is 20, so it's 12 liters. I'm a little bit lower, so I'm right at the mark. 12 liter, bang on. I'm very, very happy. So I'm just gonna put it on the side. Alright, so stick around. I'm gonna start the fan, and I'm gonna start the engine to do a run. Right now I've got nothing leaking. If I look at, yeah, I'm just gonna do a dry static around. Alright folks, I'm gonna start my garage fan because I'm gonna run the diesel engine and do a static run, okay? All right, the oil disappeared and it's not coming back, so we must fill up the HST filter. So stick around, I'm just gonna fill up and right at the mark. All right, folks, so it's right at the mark for the second time. I'm right at the red dot. And where did I put the flashlight? Flashlight is still there, so I'm going to show it to you. So be careful, thing will move. No, it's really tough to see, but it's right at the mark. I'm trying to find a way. I hope you're able to see that. It's really tough to see. Anyway, I'm right at the mark, so stick around. Every 3 years or so many hours, you need to change hydraulic oil filter, and you need to do the same thing in the front differential. The front differential is due this spring, this incoming spring. All right, so that's where when I'm going to do it, and it's better like that. After the winter, the difference between the very deep cold and the inside my garage and everything, it will be the perfect time to change the oil there. All right, and it's still good. All right, this year on my outstanding lovely Subcompact Mahindra 20S HST tractor, I changed it twice. Why? I'm pointing towards my backhoe. You all know I had a backhoe, a valve control problem, which emptied basically all my oil, and now it's right at the level. We'll see another check later on. Okay, now the real test, it will come with times. We'll see outside how it works, because I work very hard with my tractor, as you all know, and we'll see about that. Okay, what else? I would like to thank my local Tracteur du Fjord in Saguenay here. Is in Saint Paul Boulevard, for all their standing support. They had the parts. The Adrien Faneuf and Schaeffer, the lady Chantal Faneuf, all the hydraulic shop does carry the seal, and they can change it. The back plate can stay the same, but they change the seal all around, the outer and inner seals. All right. This video will appear during the Christmas, the 25th on Wednesday. So from my heart, the bottom of my heart, I think that's what the expression is. For myself, I wish you an happy Christmas with your family, your loved one, and yourself. And please take care of each other. Remember, life is very good. Again, enough talking. Take care of yourself. Cheers and Happy New Year.